This is the kind of show, this is the kind of show we always dreamed of doing.
Impossible.
Yo.
What's happening, people? We back. I'm back. And it's been a hell of a day, man. It's been a hell of a day. A lot of information floating around, a lot of new information, a lot of false information as well. And want to talk to y'all about a few things that I learned during the duration of the day, specifically in the morning, after last night's live. After last night's live, man, I get a call from a lady who was watching from Arizona. Give y'all some time to get in here. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, you better roll your own one, So, let me start over, man. Not that I said much, but long, eventful ass day today, man. A lot of running around. Rumors floating around out there across the social media, interwebs. And first thing that I want to talk about, if you hadn't seen my stat that I posted, like 500 of y'all shared it, so I know a lot of y'all probably seen it already. But she was not found today. Okay, there was no body of a 13-year-old girl found anywhere. Okay, there was no body found. She is not dead. Okay. What happened is during the search, police found a dead body of a man with a tether on his leg. And apparently somebody, now again, like I said, they were searching for her. They found a body, it wasn't her. Now what happened was, I seen a video where it sounded like a young cat who was probably from the neighborhood was recording, and he just put in the caption, 13-year-old girl found dead. And social media just social media'd. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how to lie, run around the world twice before the truth grow legs, right? So that's all that situation was. Everybody is up in arms. Everybody is on the edge of their seats and their computers and their phone screens, waiting on some type of results from this situation. And the first thing that they seen, they grabbed it. They took that inch and they ran all the way down Gratiot with it. Now there was a point in time that we felt like, and we still feel like, for many different reasons, and I'm sure some of the appropriate people to call in and chime in and second me on this. We began to feel like that there was someone that was attempting to divert our attention away from the area that we were. Let me start here, though, right? Because let's start talking about how this today's search even organized. Let's talk about how the search even started. Okay. Uh, I got a call from somebody who gave me the information that there was going to be a organized search party, or a search party organized in the area of 3 Mile Drive and what was the street? 3 Mile Cornwall. 3 Mile Drive and Cornwall. Right. So with the amount of traction that I created from my 2 podcasts about the situation, I figured that I'd do my due diligence and get everybody who was so adamantly involved in the conversation out into the into the community, boots on the ground, and let's put that same effort forth to try to find her. Right now, I didn't initiate it. I didn't start it. I didn't think I did anyway. But from what it turns out, when we got down there, I got word from someone that the police wanted us to, in fact, call off our search, and they did not want us walking around the neighborhood because we were compromising the investigation. I don't see in what kind of a way or another it would be compromising the investigation for us to going out there. We actually, lightening your workload, if anything. You know what I'm saying? And knocking on doors, searching in houses, and stuff like that. I mean, y'all seen it. We went into a house. We walk up the block, and it's a house with an open door on it. And some of the ladies were scared to go in, but me and some of the fellas, we licensed or whatnot. Open carry is still a thing, right? So dude had his thing on him, as y'all seen in the video. So we go in the house, and we see that it's an occupied dwelling, but nobody's here, all the way up from the top to the bottom, but there's 3 guns in the house. Right? We running up on all kind of shit that we ain't even try to find. We got a dead body over here. We got a house, open, vacant house with 3 guns in it. What if one of the kids, some kids, would have went in there, right? Went upstairs, and it's a fucking rifle, a gun. Turns out that the house is a house of a veteran that's missing. So now we got a missing veteran with a house full of guns over there. So, this morning I got a call from one of the viewers from last night's podcast, and she was mortified, right? Because she said, Mark, my daughter was 15 years old, dealing with this man, and he used to come around all the time, and I seen him. I know who he is. I know exactly who he is, and I didn't know. I thought he was her age, and she found out Jarvis's age last night when I put his mug shot up on the screen and showed his date of birth. That's when she found out how old this man was. Right? And there was 2 more instances. 2 other people called me and told me that this man has had inappropriate contact with their daughter. Okay, I can show y'all screenshots. That's kind of what took me so long. Okay, because I was trying to compile all of the screenshots of different people sending me messages of what was said about this man. That's really what's going to blow y'all mind. And when I had time to compile it all, I will go live and show y'all all of it. But I had this time schedule of 9 o'clock, and my schedule went crazy again today. So I said, you know what? I got to just go live and talk to them and at least tell them what I need to tell them if I can't show them. But y'all know if I'm saying this shit, I got receipts, right? I'm not going to just fly some shit out of my mouth just for the sake of comments and likes and shit and clout like a lot of people seem to think I do. Receipts like a message from the mail, not the mail lady, the lunch lady from inside Nazaria's school, who said that Nazaria was telling the kids inside of the school that she was going to run away because she was pregnant. Do I need to drop a bomb for that? The lunch lady said that her friends inside the school said that she was going to run away because she was pregnant. Right? Now, when we was out there earlier, towards the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to summon my homie Roxy to the front of the church. Right? Let me open up the phone lines. I want to summon my homie Roxy to the front of the church real quick because when we were there, somebody came out to claim that she was Nazaria's sister and said that, oh, in a very calm voice, and this is as it was described to me, oh, she's fine, she's okay. She's over at her boyfriend's house. Emmanuel Jones was the name. Emmanuel P.
Yeah.
Emma-
Emmanuel Jones.
Emmanuel Jones is her boyfriend, and that's where she is. She's fine. Whoever the fuck he is. And whoever the person was that said that went back into what they told me was a Nets house. They went back in the Nets house. Right? So when Roxy attempted to go and knock on the door to see who the hell her supposed sister was that said that she was hiding out at her boyfriend's house, nobody came to the door. But as they were still hanging around the proximity of the house, I believe on the corner of something, on the corner, they said they seen two people speed walk out of the house. Right? They got about a block away, so they got in the car. Roxy and them got in the car, you know what I'm saying, and pulled up on them. And was like, hey, like, who are y'all? Like, you know what I'm saying, what's going on? And they just, you know, acted real nervous. Hey, I don't want nothing to do with this. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I don't want to do with this. And basically explained to Roxy that it was very peculiar that Nazaria was riding on the bus in the first place because, in fact, he was the one that usually warms the car up in the morning when she gets taken to school. And it's either Annette or Shannon that either picks her up or drops her off. So it's kind of peculiar that the day that she is riding the bus to school, you know, or did she even ride the bus to school? Or did she ride the bus from school? Because is that even Nazaria in the picture, that pixelated picture that we see? Is that even her? We don't like. Yeah, the phone don't do not disturb. My bad. All right, man. Phone line is open. I want Roxy to call in. I want Roxy to call in. Right? So it was told to me yesterday. Okay, I'll hold my thought. What's going on, caller? Who is this and where you calling from? Turn that computer down in the background for me so I can hear you and not myself.
Hey, Roxy.
Okay, Roxy, what's happening, my homie? What's happening? So
What's going on?
explain to me the situation in which you approached the person who sped walked from the house as you were attempting to figure out who that was that said what they said in regards to Nazaria being at a boyfriend's house, right? You knocked on the door right after that and nobody came to the door, right?
Right. So originally when I pulled up, when everybody was standing on the corner, the search party was standing on the corner, and I got out. I introduced myself to the search party and said who I was. I said I was Nazaria's cousin, or what have you. And then that's when the search party, who was already there before me, told me that somebody was just on the street, some girl that was walking down the street had just told them that she was Naziah's sister, and that she was fine. She's in contact with her. She's with her boyfriend. And I said, well, that's peculiar because Naziah doesn't have a sister. And then that's when the search party told me where the girl was at, because I started asking, well, where is this girl at that's claiming that she's Naziah's sister?
Right.
And so then the search party pointed me into the direction of where the girl was at. So I went to the house unknowingly that was Annette's house.
Oh, so you didn't even know that was Annette's house.
Right. People gonna come to the comments and say, how you family, how you didn't know that was her house and this and that. She just moved to a new house. Nobody knew where, well, I can't say nobody. I did not know where she had recently moved to. So when I went over there and knocked on the door that the search party told me where the girl had was claiming that she was Naziah's sister, I knocked on the door. Nobody came to the door. Then more of our cousins pulled up, and somebody had said that was actually Annette's house because that was her car. So I knocked on the door again. Didn't come to the door. The car been sitting in the driveway all day today. All day. They said the search party told me that the car was sitting in the driveway all day today. And when I got there and we were going back and forth running around doing what we was doing, the car was there the whole time. And then we leave, we go shoot over to the next spot where we got a tip from. Nothing was over there. Then we came back. We started searching through the bandos, aka the abandoned houses, and we go back over there in that area. And search party coming up to me again saying that it's two guys and a girl that's walking down the street, saying that Naziah is supposedly with her boyfriend, and the boyfriend name was Eugene Simmons.
Oh, Eugene
That's the
Simmons.
name I was told.
Eugene Simmons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So I don't know if it's what they told you or what they told me, but that's the name that they had told me, Eugene Simmons, that she was with her boyfriend and all this other stuff. So fast forward, when I was about to go back over there to Net House for the third time, when I actually found out that was her house, to go see if I could talk to her, it was brought to me by one of our other cousins' attention that the girl and the boy had just walked out of that house. And I'm like, what you mean they just walked out the house? Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking it was the Devin person who was on here yesterday.
Right.
With Janet. That's who I thought it was.
Right.
So I go, I'm yelling out. And I'm like, hey, can we talk to y'all? Hey, can we talk to y'all?
Not to cut you off, Roxy, but it's somebody again in the comments, and everybody is replying to her saying that they are her sister, and we just cleared up. We just clarified that she don't have a sister. So how could you be her sister in the comments? So are you the person that made the comment that said that she's with what was the name again? Because I might be getting it mixed up. What's the name of her boyfriend name, Roxy?
They said Eugene Simmons.
So are you the person that made the claim about her being with Eugene Simmons, whoever he is, since you are her sister?
Who is this that said that she her sister?
The comments is flying, so I'm just seeing everybody replying. You said Antoinette Barber.
Yeah, Antoinette Barber. She said she's the sister and that the search party was
Antoinette Barber. We don't even got no Barber family.
So she might be trolling.
Yeah, that's somebody just trolling, probably talking shit.
Yeah, it got to be. It's only two of them. It's only biologically, it's only her and her brother. That's it. So lady only got 2 kids. That's it.
So she usually gets picked up. She usually get picked up and dropped off from school, right? Ain't that what you heard?
Yeah, the guy said when we went up to him, he was very frazzled, didn't want us to add. He was very frazzled. And I'm like, hey, can I talk to y'all for a second? He like, I don't want nothing to do with it. I ain't even get to say anything before he said I don't want nothing to do with it. So when he said I don't want nothing to do with it, that automatically let me know, oh, you know something. So I'm like, you don't even know what I'm about to ask you, what I'm about to talk about, and you already talking about you don't want nothing to do with it and all this other stuff like that. So then he goes off and says that I said, how do you know Naziah? Or what have you. I'm her cousin. This is her. We looking for her. Just tell us what you know. Do you know Shannon? He said he with Shannon every day. I said, okay, when does Naziah go to school? When the last time you seen Naziah? He said he did Naziah hair at 8:00 the day before she went missing. The first story he said was she was walking up and down the street. I said, at 8:00 at night? He said, well, yeah. Well, and then he changed it and said, oh, well, I think she went to bed. I don't know. I said, okay. I said, well, how often are you over there? How close are you with Shannon? Well, usually I'm with her. Then he said he was with her every day.
Right. Right. That part. That's
So
another
I was
part I
like,
wanted
well,
you.
are you usually with her or are you with her
Like
every day? How close are you?
they keep backpedaling and changing the damn goalposts on everything that they
Yeah.
saying when it's convenient for them when they get put in a you know saying in the corner about shit.
In the pickle, yeah. So, and then, the police or what have you I had waved down the police earlier when they were saying that, when they were saying that they had the raid over there and they was over there, with the squad team, with the
With the
squad
SWAT,
team,
yeah.
and they was over there looking, and when it was the raid, and when we went over there looking for the address that we had got earlier, and I had waved down the police, and I'm like, hey, where y'all looking at? We over here to help, to look, and all this other stuff like that. And they was following us, and then 3 other police cars pulled up to back us up. He said the police officer told me himself that the commissioner sent him took them out of training to come help us look and
Yep.
just be in the area.
And that's what I was gonna say, and that's what they was talking to me about 10 minutes before I left. Finally off of the scene is they came out there, they were sent out there to help after I was told,
Yeah,
from
yeah,
somebody in the inside of their ranks that actually that they wanted us to call off the search party because we were contaminating their investigation.
yeah. So, yeah, and then when the 4 police cars pulled up, cause he like, okay, where y'all gonna search at now? Y'all gonna search this box? We like, yeah, we gonna search this box. They seemed, the officers that was out there, they seemed, helpful. That's how they came off, or what have you. But even when the officers was pulling up behind us, and I'm questioning, his name was Splash the Goat, I think was his name. I know the
Yeah,
first
that's
part
what
was
I wanted to
Splash.
ask you. So now was that like his screen name on social media or something somewhere or what? Like what?
Yeah, I think I guess that's his Facebook name, but I remember specifically his name was like Splash the Goat or something like that. He got like his profile picture. I think he got like a half shirt on, half shirt off, or something like that, and he got like orangish, brownish kind of hair or something like that. And he got, when the police got out, he was nervous and shaking and clutching his pearls, child.
Man, I just don't understand what is the hide, right? My theory is this, because again,
Yeah,
yesterday I was told that there was somebody arrested in connection with the case, but it was not for the case, right? He was brought in on a separate gun charge or whatnot, and
yeah,
and then later on that night, it was like, oh, we don't have nobody for the case. He wasn't brought in for that. He ain't in no connection. And then
yeah.
and then today,
Right,
I find out that he is indeed okay, locked up right now or being arrested right now
right.
in connection with it because reason being, his phone and her phone pinged off the same tower somewhere far out, maybe where they was
Exactly.
going out there where searching River. That's what prompted the
Yep,
search out in River Rouge
yep,
because his
yep.
phone pinged
Hmm.
and her phone pinged off the same tower way the fuck out there. So my
Yeah, and
theory
she
is
came on
this:
here
to get
yesterday.
straight down to the nitty
Had
gritty. What you say?
I said yesterday she was on there saying about they can have my phone right now. They already took her phone. They took her phone on Valentine's Day and had it for 4 5 days. By that time, she got rid of what she needed to get rid of.
He already got one offense, right, with her name on it in regards to sexual misconduct or sexual assault or whatever the charge was against Nazea, right, with Nazea, right?
Supposedly,
Yeah,
yeah.
supposedly, allegedly, right? Um,
Allegedly, yeah.
my theory is that he got her pregnant, and with her
Yep.
still being underage, right, CPS would get involved,
Mm-hmm.
and he
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be able to avoid anything this time, right? Especially because
Yep.
I got a call from an individual to let me know that I don't know, it was around, I think she said 2019, where he got another 14-year-old girl pregnant. Remember I told y'all he got 20 fucking kids, and most of them is by underage girls when they got
Yeah.
pregnant,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
He got this girl
Oh,
pregnant.
that's
He
all
got this
I know
girl
for.
pregnant, and then the family thought that it was actually a boy her age, right? When they found out it was him,
Mm-hmm.
because he had been lingering around the house. When they found out it was him, they beat that man in within an inch of his fucking life.
Mm.
So what I'm wondering is, did this happen anywhere near the round where it had to happen while he was with Shannon? She had to know about that.
Exactly. She had to. She
And
had
then
to.
if
She
she,
just
and then
had.
that's another
Look, she got
question.
a
And I
baby
dare,
by.
and I want to know. I meant to ask her this question yesterday, but my mind was spinning around so many different corners. If you had the baby by him when you was 18 and you've been talking to him since he was since you was 16, how old was he?
Mm-hmm.
Right? How old was he when you was 16 when you first started talking to him? And your family
He was
knew
well.
about
He was
hmm?
30, over 30.
Your
He
family
was
knew
over
about the
30.
situation. So was it you? You know, while
Right.
you're denying, saying, "Oh well, he might have did what he did," you were one of the things that he did. Like you were one of his young bitches.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, she said that. She said yesterday that he told her that he was a pedophile. He told her he had just got out of prison. He did a 10-year bid. He had just got out of prison. He
And
told
and
her
you and you and
he had
you
no choice.
disregard
And
all of
you
these.
still, yeah, and you still, and he told her it's
And
going to
if
be
your
your
and if the
decision
woman,
whether
if
you
that
want to be
family
with me or
knows
not.
that he's that age and dealing with her at that time, and now has five
Right.
kids, like would it be far fetched? Like if they accepted that, if they swept that under the rug, would it be far fetched for?
Not, not at all. I don't think that at this point you can't put nothing past them. It ain't nothing too far fetched at this point. And not like I said yesterday, the first baby, okay now, but you have four more. But she ran a tight ship so much so to allow you. And I understand that she held teenager, 18, grown, whatever the case is, but to even allow somebody like that around your family, in the family, and you supposed to be a God fearing woman, okay? And you in the church and preaching with your hand on the Bible and all this other stuff like that, but we condoning rapists and pedophiles, and then you allowing them in the family, and then you
And that's
allowing
my
your
thing.
daughter
Like if you if
to
y'all knew about all that and y'all accepted that and swept that under the rug, like I don't know how we had this champion of
they
non
allow that.
dysfunction
He
come in.
didn't allow.
Say what?
I said they allowed that. Her mother allowed that.
Yeah, I don't like. And then for this person to come in, who was it? Was that Devin or was that the other one with the funny Philandrandra? What was his name? Whichever one that came in and said
Florentino was the one that
Florentino
came
for
in trying to
Valentino
defend.
Benzino. When Benzino came in and said that,
Right.
we're not, this is no there's no dysfunction in this family. That was another layer of the coat being put on, right? Because from what I hear,
Exactly.
this person Annette shares her disdain with this person about their lifestyle.
Hmm.
And, yeah, they said he wasn't even around for real. He's not even around for real. And while they
No,
said
he ain't around. She ran so much of a tight ship that she kicked his ass off the ship because he's gay, and that wasn't gonna go
But he
down in the
came in,
house.
but
So
he
he got
came in,
kicked
but he
off
came in
the
here
ship.
championing for her. protecting
Of
her.
course he did. He ain't know. Florentino don't know what he's talking about. His ass ain't been around. He ain't been around in years because nobody accepted his lifestyle. So he had to get the hell on. So that's why he came on here yesterday making a fool of himself because he didn't know what the hell he was talking about. He ain't got no leg to stand on nothing.
Somebody
Why he
said,
came on here trying to defend somebody and you still came on trying to defend your sister and still don't know what the hell you talking about, made a fool of yourself.
"Wow." Mark, ask her why she protecting someone. Ask who why she protecting. You talking about who's on the phone? Protecting who? Benzino. Listen, when I said Benzino, what's his name again? Roxy Valentino Florentino. What's his name?
His name is
Flamingo.
Florentino.
What's his name?
Oh, Florentino.
Florentino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just said somebody telling me I got it on Fox 2. I got on 2. Oh, you took. Somebody said something on Channel 4 right now. I'm getting my media team over here to help me with the news, find this article, whatever they're trying to. But man, listen, this man got a history, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of this, right? Like it's been three other sisters this morning called me, and another one, from way back in the day where he done got his ass whooped. So basically, what I say now is the family had to know it. If Annette did, I mean not Annette, Shannon didn't know about it. Well, she had to know about it. And if she knew about it, then
Right.
they all knew about it. If they all knew about it, then they was hiding. If they hid that, then why ain't they hiding nothing? Why is it far fetched for them to be hiding something about this? I'm starting to feel real fishy about the
Right.
shit now. Like I'm not even like the whole journalist shit is kind of out the window now. I'm just Mark from 7 Mile and Van Dyke. Like this is some
Yeah.
bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This is
Mhm.
some. You know what I mean? For all of
Mhm.
these different stories to be coming out, the goalposts is changing. Everybody backtracking and changing their story and shit. They don't even know what the other one said. They coming in here
Every,
saying, "Oh, well, she didn't know when he was that age." Yes, she came in here and said this shit. Obviously, you wasn't listening to the live. You know what I mean? They
right.
sticking each other's foot in the other.
It's,
You know what I mean? They sticking
yeah.
their foot in each other's mouths.
Mhm. Yeah, they sure are. Especially when he came on there talking about I ain't never seen her walk up and down the street
And
and then
then the
she turn
neighbors
around,
come
they
out and
walk up
say
and
the
down.
neighbors, not only did the neighbors say it last night, right, but the neighbors said it again as we were
Mhm.
walking in canvas in the neighborhood today. They said we see them walking up and down.
Yeah.
They outside all the time.
Mhm. Then a Shannon and daughter. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, see? So everybody saying check channel 4, that is not the young lady we're talking about. It's another young lady that came up missing from the same area, and she's 16. It's a whole completely different story.
But where is the camera footage that's
Oh,
supposedly
oh, and
at?
then and then
If
and then was
you
it
have,
was it on that corner that she got off the bus, or was it in front of the grocery store? That was
right.
another debate because the dad said that he heard, or it was alleged that she got off right there off of Warren in front of the grocery store, right? But the people say that
Mhm.
they've seen her walking up the block, saying right there. And the man that we stopped and talked to, he said that he seen him himself with her own eyes walking up the block. But it was on the
Mm.
other side of Warren than the house though. It was on the other side. But it gotta be somebody over there that knows something, man, because it's just strange to me that she usually gets taken to school. Now that we know that, and then on the day that she
Right.
catches the bus there and
And this
back,
is coming from somebody who supposedly is with them every day.
yeah, man.
It's just
I just
mm.
I don't know what the fuck to say about it, man. I don't know if we can get in contact with the bus driver. Somebody else was saying that to me earlier. Like, can we get in contact with the bus driver? I don't know uh, how that would be possible. Because then we'll have to
What
go.
about the lady? What about the lady? Her name was. I hope I ain't saying it wrong. I think her name was was it Veronica Bright or Victoria Bright? I
Victoria.
want to say it was
Victoria.
Veronica Bright. When she said, okay, Victoria Bright, that's her name.
Yeah, that's what my partner just said.
I remember her from last night.
Hmm.
Okay, how can we get somebody tag her in the chat, because I guess when I was on yesterday, um they said that she saw Lady and Nazaya together the day before she excuse me, Nazaya went missing.
She did.
So I think that we need to get in contact
That was her
with
Facebook
her.
name.
I'm about to find it.
You
I
said you
think
about to find it.
her name was in the chat yesterday. I never went on her actual page, but I think her name was Victoria Bright, and she put on there and said that she saw Nazaya and Lady together the day before she went missing. So that would have been the second person that supposedly saw Nazaya the day she went missing, because Shannon said she was the last person to see her. So that would have made her first. But this lady is saying that she's seen both Nazaya and her mother together and spoke to them.
See, and there's countless people. Like I'm just going through my inbox because there was so many people sending me messages. I want to read and put this message up on the screen that somebody sent me from Amanda Smith. She said, "I'm only 24, so I didn't know, but if I did, I would never want him. Never went to him. He kept pressing the issue to be with me." The old girl said, "Baby, you dodged the bullet
That,
because he ain't right.
yeah,
Somebody got a kid by him. She was
right.
15 at the time, and he was in his 20s." You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
then down the line in the chat, there's another one. Jay Lynn, we got somebody calling in. Let me turn this off right quick. But I am gonna open up the phone lines real quick though. After this,
Okay.
she say definitely. What she say? Definitely has been. He molested me at 13. I didn't know he
Ah.
was after. I didn't know until after he was a convicted sex offender.
Oh my
That's
God.
sad.
So it's all kinds of women coming out. That's why, and that's what I wanted to show y'all today. But it's like my inbox. I literally, with like no exaggeration, I probably have 500 inboxes right now. You know what I'm saying? So I,
Thank
I was
God.
trying to save all of the stuff. I have so many messages from so many people. You know what I'm saying? Telling me experiences of people that they know or themselves about this dude, man. And that's really what tonight was about to be about. But with it being, everything getting dragged out as long as it did today, and I had a little business to handle, it just got tied up. Hey, I'm about to take this phone call. All right.
Phone Veronica. I'm about to finish it.
All right.
All right. What's going on, caller? Who's this and where you calling from?
Hey man, this Nazaya here is big brother, bro.
This what?
This Nazaya here is big brother.
I can't hear you. Say this is Zaya big brother.
Yeah.
Okay, you got on speakerphone or something, or Bluetooth? Cause you real
No,
low. I can't hear you.
no, I don't got it on speakerphone.
Okay, what you got to say?
Basically, what I'm saying is, I feel like a lot of stuff that you saying on her, bro. Yeah, some stuff true, man.
Bro, I
Some
can't even
stuff
hear you,
not.
man. You need to turn your
Like,
phone up. We can't hear you, man.
bro, a lot of stuff that you saying on your podcast, bro. Some is true, some is not. I feel like, bro, you should be telling people just to come and help and support instead of really just speaking down on just different type of situations that's not even true, bro. At the end of the day, bro, it's a lot of stuff going on, and at the end of the day, everybody's trying to help find my little sister. Instead of you just, you feel me, saying four stuff on this podcast, bro, you should be trying to help find her too. But besides that, bro, man, shit crazy. And you talking about them, I'm in the gang bang, whatever. Talking about I don't gang bang, bro. I work. I work for my shit. I don't gotta go out and take none of that shit. I work. So that's all I'm
I didn't
saying,
say you
bro.
took nothing. I don't say. Did I say you was a thief?
You no, you said on your
I'm telling.
podcast
I'm
I was in
telling you.
there.
Okay, listen, nigga, dog. Like I'm
You
like
said
this.
on
I'm like
look,
this. I'm like
this
this,
what
little homie.
you said on your podcast that I was in the gang bang or whatever this and this and that you saying, bro. I'm not in no gang, so you need to correct that. Okay,
You just
let's correct
corrected
it.
it.
I'm not in
Apparently, I
no
don't need
gang.
to correct nothing. You called in, like that's what
Yeah.
the platform is for you to call in. You could have called in when I said it the first time and said it and corrected it. Right? I'm getting the
Oh, I'm just
information from
not.
your family, bro. I'm getting what I'm talking
just.
about. Am I in your family? Am I on your block? I ain't got no
So
reason to
what
make nothing
information?
but boss up for nothing, bro. My
What
podcast was
information?
bossed up
So
before I started this story, homie.
well, everybody saying different shit,
Yeah,
bro. All I'm
everybody's saying
saying
different
is,
shit. I'm getting
bro,
what I'm getting from your family, homie. So go correct your family. Don't come on me like that. We
bro.
can
So
talk in
who,
real life
bro?
if we can talk. If you want to talk
No,
about something,
bro.
and that ain't even on no tough guy shit. Cause you coming on here like you trying to check me about some shit under the tone. I ain't the one for that, bro. I'm
Well,
trying to help find your sister. Obviously, I'm doing a whole lot more than what your family is doing, homie. So don't come to
yeah,
me
that's
like
cool,
that.
bro. And I appreciate you,
Okay,
bro. I'm not
okay,
even trying
okay.
to.
And then don't say
I'm
I
not
should
even
be
trying
out
to
there. Did
check
you not?
nothing. I'm
Did you
just
not?
getting shit
Okay, did you
understood,
not
bro.
see me out there all day today, bro? I missed money out here looking for your sister, bro. What is you
All right,
talking
so
about?
I
I should
appreciate that, but
instead of being
all I'm
bossing up
doing
on
is
my
correcting
podcast, I
shit,
should be
bro.
out there. You want me to go back out there right now at 11 o'clock at night? Is that what you saying?
Shit, we both can. It's
Okay,
whatever.
so what is you
That's
saying
my,
then,
my
bro?
little sister. What I'm saying is, man, I appreciate your help and what you doing, bro. But some people, whatever my family, bro, telling you, bro, I feel like, bro, everybody should come together and talk about it. Not just, you feel me, people just calling in this and this and that. Fuck all that,
Hey,
bro.
bro, how
Everybody
old are
come
you,
in. We
young
can
dog?
have a meeting on this shit. Huh?
How old are you, young dog?
I'm 17, bro.
All right. Well, that's what we doing, dog. We is having a meeting about it. And we discussing everything that's on the table, all of the possibilities and all of the information that's passing over all of our
Yeah.
social media desks, bro. And it's just because I got the platform
Yeah.
and I got the following, right? I ain't saying shit. Guess what? It's a whole lot more people saying a whole lot worse shit about what's going on in your family and your house, bro.
I'm already knowing
You see what
people
I'm saying?
posting fake shit, all types of shit, man.
Right?
Yeah, I
So the thing about
understand,
it
bro.
is, not listen. I'm not throwing you under the bus. I'm not throwing you under the bus as far as the scenario that was told to me, as far as you being in the gang and beefing with somebody and you messing with their sister, and then them telling you, okay, well, if you want to mess with people's sister, we gonna mess with yours. How could I come up with all of that shit?
No, bro, that's not even the case.
Oh, all
bro.
right then. All right, so that's what the platform is for you to hear and clear it up, right? It ain't for me to clear it up.
Yeah, bro. I feel it. But yeah,
And I understand,
that's not even the case.
understand that this your sister, bro, and you going through it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to crack on your head. I'm up in arms about this shit too, and this ain't even my family.
Yeah,
We trying to figure the fuck. We trying to
bro.
figure out what the fuck is going on. We trying to help. All of the shit that's coming out, the whole world can't be wrong. Everything, like you said, some of the stuff you said is true. So right. And then again, like we said last night, I understand some of the shit is embarrassing, right?
Yeah.
But this is
But I ain't gonna lie though. But the real shit that you did say at the end of the day, bro, nobody can run from it. It's out there. You feel me? But it's just,
my
bro,
thing is this.
Everybody always got something to say, bro.
Here, let me explain something to you, little bro. Let me explain something to you. This is not an exposure, right? Like it feel like. I know it's because you in that seat. It feels like my family is being exposed and all of that shit, right? The whole city is going to learn a lesson from this, right? And the lesson is why we need not to ignore the red flags and give people the benefit of doubt when we need to be giving them the consequence of the doubt, holding people accountable for their bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And being proactive as opposed to reactive. You know what that means?
Yeah.
What do I mean? I'm trying to educate you right now. I ain't trying to make you look like nothing. I'll just explain it, right? That means solve the problem before it happened as opposed to waiting after it happened and getting on the defensive about it, wondering what do we do, where do we go wrong, what do we do to fix it?
Right.
If we see, right, if you say some of the shit that like what's out there is out there, right? Well, what you know is what you know. And if you know what you know, then you knew that it was some things that could have been prevented or even corrected, right, before it got to the magnitude that it got to, correct?
It's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on, right?
At the end of the day, I feel like, bro, my head, my head everywhere, bro.
And I ain't trying to even put more in your head, bro. That's exactly my point. Like, I know, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to calm me down.
I'm trying to put pieces together myself, bro. Like a lot of stuff not making sense, but at the same time it is, bro. Like it's really starting to kick in now. Like man,
Bro, I feel you, little bro. I'm
I
telling you,
ain't
and
gonna
I
lie.
like I
You right.
said, and I'm big bro, man. I'm telling you. When I said we can meet in the street, I'm talking about in talk, bro, so I can build with you and explain what it is that we doing and why. I'm not like one of these young niggas and shit on some bring the strap. No, that ain't what the fuck I'm on, bro. I bring your ass over here and teach you how I'm doing this shit. That's what I'm on. I teach kids for Job Corps, okay? I got a classroom. I teach 6th to 12th graders media arts and podcast production. I ain't one of the, I might look like one of these niggas because I'm from that and I am that, but it's not about that, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I do the shit that I'm doing with the kids, to give y'all something to do to prevent y'all from being in situations like that. This is exactly why I do what the fuck I do. For y'all. I said after I started my media arts platform, I went to school for web for radio TV broadcasting. I got out, started a company, went back to school for web and graphic design. I said when I get my company situated, I'm gonna open up my own school and I'm gonna teach the shit to kids. Because if that motherfucker from So Deaf wouldn't have took me under my wing and under his wing when I was in high school and taught me what the fuck I know, where the fuck would I be right now?
Right. You know, this real shit, man.
What you want? Is it something, man? Because I know you feeling how you feeling, man. Is it something else that you want to say? Even like if your sister is listening, you know what I'm saying? Something that you want to say to her.
Man, I just miss my sister.
Your phone going, bro. I know you. I don't know if you
I just, you feel me? I just feel me. I miss my sister so much, bro. I just wish, you feel me.
nigga, I miss her. I don't even know her.
I know, bro, but I'm just saying though, like,
And
she
I ain't
not,
saying that to
it ain't,
compare with you, but you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that you know what I mean? I feel you. We all angry about this shit. We all angry
yeah,
about
it's
this
just
shit, little bro.
shit not normal, bro.
It's not normal at
And
all,
bro,
bro. It's not normal. So
it's
when
just
it's
all I
not normal. It's not
all
normal.
I'm
It's not
saying though,
normal.
bro. All I'm saying though, I just wish my little sister reached out to me. You feel me? Before anything, you feel me? Even when we got into our little bitty argument, besides that, we kicked it, and after that, but I just wish she would have, you feel me, came to me, you feel me, as a little sister, the big brother, like, hey, this is going on, big bro. I don't know how to, you feel me, tell it, you feel me, but you know what I'm saying? You get the
Hmm.
picture, man.
That's your only sibling, right?
But besides that, man, I gotta make a couple runs. That's my only little blood little sister.
Yeah, man. So I say that,
That's
I
blood
ask
right
that
there,
because,
bro.
y'all confide in each other. Y'all talk to each other. You know what I mean? So I understand exactly where you coming from. I understand exactly where you come from, dog.
But
But yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
continue watching the podcast, man. I'm finna go ahead and get up off
yeah,
here, man. I got a couple runs to make.
yeah, man. Go
Appreciate
ahead,
you,
dog.
bro.
Handle your business, man. Tap in with me, man. I want to chop it up with you.
Man, I'm gonna text you my number on Facebook.
All right.
All right, on.
Yeah. Right. So in part one, we had a whole lot of theories of what was going on. Like I said, because I'm getting information from the family. They know some histories about certain things, right? And they sharing with me information, right? And if it was me sharing that information in the angles that I did, in the way that I did, that created the traction that it did, that got us to this point right now, to where we all are, like if that's what it took, if I say all that to say, if that's what it took to get everybody's attention, then I feel like motherfucking mission accomplished. So now that that's all said and done, the point of the point of the whole situation is bringing that girl home, right? So although I got the word from DPD that I should not go for it. We should, I ain't gonna say because it wasn't me that spearheaded, although it kind of was. But anyway, they said don't do the search party. Y'all are contaminating the investigation. They went from that to sending officers out there to help. And one of them spoke with me, and they explained that we should keep doing this. We should keep organizing, keep putting search parties together, peaceful search parties, right? We're not talking about going banging on nobody's door, kick on no none of that shit. When we're not about to go over these people's house, as much of an issue that we see in this situation come from the family in that house. We're not about to go knock on nobody's door, questioning them on no shit like that. That's what this platform is for. We can do it in a safe space, where people's emotions can stay contained behind the devices that they speaking through, as opposed to being in person and shit getting out of. I have no problem with talking to the family. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in the family, right? We had a whole 5-hour broadcast of the whole family going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? If that was the conversation, if that was the part of the conversation that needed to be had to begin the healing process of this, what we know to be very dysfunctional situation, then I hope we help with something. I hope we help in some kind of a way. And I ain't saying that as no kind of conclusion, because this shit ain't over and we ain't done. So I am about to organize not only a search party, but I think my own uh, community group for a lot of different reasons. I already have a nonprofit, but what's going on, caller? Who is this and where you calling from?
Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm from the east side. I'm from the area where the young lady went missing,
Okay.
and my kids go to school in that area. And so I just want to know. It seems like the police know more than what they're saying, and it's like it's up to us to figure things
Yeah,
out.
right.
Did
It's
they?
all I was gonna say. This is the third instance where I've been on the scene live, and they felt like that what I was doing was causing a issue with the investigation. When in fact, I feel like what I do as a citizen journalist puts more pressure on the investigation. It puts more pressure on the systems, right? For them to get it right, for them to be like kind of like how police don't like people going live, but at the same time, we want to see y'all on film, so we make sure that y'all do everything right. That's part of the reason why you don't want to be recorded. You know what I mean? So I feel like we're doing a good thing. But go ahead with what you were saying.
Mhm. And then I'm like, have they went into the schools and talked to the students? Because I'm like, if a child don't say nothing, they don't talk to each other. I mean, think about it. We told our friends, our first boyfriends, we told them when we had our first kiss. So these kids know more
So
than
I
we
don't
think
know.
they do.
I don't know if you heard, like in the beginning part of the broadcast, when I said, and I really wish I could find this post. If you are in here, if the person that's in here that sent me that message about the lunch lady, who said that the kids in school, her friends were talking and said that she was gonna run away because she was pregnant. I need that message. We got another caller coming in, baby.
All right, thank you
All
for
right,
taking my call.
okay. And that caller just hung up at the same time. So, all right, I gotta remember to put the do not disturb on so I don't hear that ringing. But a lot of y'all know the phone line by heart, man, and y'all been calling. But for those that don't, it's right there in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. 313-723-0481. Give me a call and I guess share your thoughts on the situation. If you got any what's going caller, what's happening? Who is this? Where you calling from?
This kid, yeah.
Kenya,
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 this is,
Kenya, Kenya.
yeah.
What's happening? Was you out there today? I didn't see you today. Did I?
Huh?
I said I didn't see you today. Did I? You wasn't out there today. Oh no,
No,
cause
I
you
was
yeah
still at work.
you about to say you working yeah. So
Yeah,
what
I
you
was
got to
still
say,
at work.
Kenya?
I just want to say that to all the parents out there right now, everybody that's listening, that unfortunately, Shannon has children that are school age, and from my understanding, we got parents out there that needs to, have a discussion with their kids and tell them don't be going to school teasing them, talking about they got a pedophile daddy and all that. Leave the kids alone. Teach our kids a little better, not to go to school and be messing with them, because this is a traumatic
Yeah,
experience for
this
them as
not.
well.
Yeah,
So parents, y'all need to get on y'all children too and tell them, this is not nothing to go to school and bully them if they know them, and if they go to school with them, leave them alone. They got to deal with this too. So have that discussion with y'all children.
yeah, most definitely. I'm glad
But
you brought that. I'm
as
glad you
far as
brought that up.
yeah, and as far as everything, Vari, he's hurting. He's hurting for his sister. He's hurting. He don't even know what to say. He's hurting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's
man.
going
That's
to
why I
need
had to. That's
counseling.
why you know, gauge him a little bit, because it's like it was almost as if he was coming at me kind of hot headed. But I had to think, even if he is,
Yeah,
I gotta be the OG in this moment. You know what I'm saying? And not let him
and I appreciate you.
take me out of my character and shit, which I don't let people. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just like my passion mixed up with the whole don't get me fucked up on my platform almost came out and shit. You know what I mean? So, but again,
Yeah,
he hurting. You know what I mean? For no other way to explain it. You know what I'm saying? This is little sister. So,
yeah. I'm glad
and
you
then and
calmed
then
down because
and
I
then
saw it.
yeah, and then with the whole the gang shit, right? I'm glad we dispelled that, if that's the whole situation. I mean, because again, that was only thrown out in theory as a possible reason why she was gone. It wasn't to throw him under the bus and say, "Oh yeah, the whole family." We're not making the family look like monsters. We're discussing the things that we've been told about the situation to try to figure out, because y'all are not going to tell us all of the stuff. The family ain't going. Well, the family did too, but the people in the house is not going to tell us everything clearly.
Right,
So,
right. Yeah, because somebody told you that. Because I also got that in my ear too. So yeah,
man. So yeah,
yeah,
I guess from here, the conversation is from here on out, searching, right? Organizing search parties. I don't know what if I need to make a page so I can keep everybody in one spot, because my page is for so many different things, right? If I need to make a group page, 7 Mile Radio search party, however, I'm gonna make some kind of a name up for something that'll make sense for every situation, not just this one. And that's the thing, because we have many situations like this that happen in our community, and it just gets swept under the rug, or it's nobody out here boots on the ground. Although we do have many community organizations out there, but we can never have too many. You know what I'm saying? For one thing, as far as our city is concerned. So what I'm gonna do is put together a situation, man, and we gonna start to do this more often. Not only for her, but
yeah,
for all of the rest of the kids, women, and people that's missing, or whatever needs that the community need. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna get
I totally
I'm gonna
agree.
get real I'm gonna get real creative with this. I'm gonna get real creative with this, and we gonna do some big stuff for the community. You know what I mean? And we may just do it in the name of her, regardless of her being found, right? Because we still praying that she get home safe. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna turn it into something real creative. But
Yeah,
what
I,
else?
I was I'm currently sitting with a relative, and and I was explaining to that relative, you can't be embarrassed about this. This is our family that's on this podcast, but unfortunately, these things didn't get resolved internally, so we had to get help for this family to get things like this exposed. And Isaiah may be the one that changed, how people think about these kind of situations. She may bring out more to other families, and it's unfortunate that it's happened to our family, but maybe this is what her purpose was. Some of us have a purpose in life to help other people here, so our family, we can't be embarrassed about this. This is where we begin to heal, and we begin to get over these traumas that's happened in life, unfortunately,
Hmm.
So, it's sad that it happened in our family, but it is what it is, and we got to get through this, and we got to all help each other get through this, because You know, especially Vari, we're going to have to surround him and hold him and hug him because he's suffering, you know, and we all going to have to come together on this, you know, because we all going to hurt whether we find, and hopefully we find her alive, but, you know, whenever we do find her, you know, we all going to be hurting.
Man, I don't even, man. So I want to know who this person is. People are sending me messages to my inbox. I want to know who this April May was talking about. She said she was trying to call me on yesterday. So April May, please step to the front of the comments and answer Miss Brandy Holmes' question when she just asked you what it is, who it is that you were talking about. All right, we got some more callers coming in. Kenya, let's open it up.
Okay.
All right. All right, call-in line is back open. I'm currently looking through my inbox trying to find trying to find some of these messages. Or something worth putting on the screen right now. Yeah, this is irrelevant. Okay, Tiffany. What's going on, caller? Who is this? Where are you calling from? Can you hear me? What's going on with the phone line? Caller, what's happening?
Hello.
Yo, what's happening? Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Keita calling from the east side of Detroit.
Keita calling from the east side. What you got to say, Keita?
I'm just concerned because I'm a mom and a grandmother, and it's just really not making sense. What I don't understand, if I asked with the Aunt Shannon, she said that on yesterday, that her boyfriend or her kid's father was locked up as of the 7th. This young lady went missing as of the 9th. Then she said that she spoke with him and he knew nothing of it. It's just not making sense. It's not making sense. I pray to God that this young lady is found. She's found safe. Just for some odd reason, when you made that statement a few minutes ago that someone said that she ran away because she was pregnant. I swear that was in my spirit yesterday. Hearing all about the Javis and all the different things that's what I said. The young lady, they got pregnant and she ran away because she don't know how to tell the aunt, or maybe the aunt do know about what's going on and they did something to her. Again, sounds something like the Zion story. But I just pray to God that this baby is found, safe, and just can be brought home to her family. And maybe, you know what I'm saying, she can talk about it. Or maybe she don't want to talk about it. But then again, I say CPS need to get with that whole family and just wipe them all out. Every kid in that family needs to be took. Everybody in the family needs a psychiatric evaluation because something is wrong. I pray for the grandmother, Annette. I don't know what's wrong with her, but people keep saying she's so spiritual and all of that. That's not of God. God is of love, and God wouldn't do nothing like this. It's a bunch of demonic spirits over there. I just pray that this baby is found and brought home, and hey, whatever happened to them demonic people, let it happen. But hey, let's just come together and try to find this baby. And I want to commend you, Mark, for everything you do, not just for this baby, but for everybody. Whenever something is going on, if you get the memo, you there, you putting it out there, God is going to tremendously bless you and what you're going through with your child, your situation. Only you know. You just keep the faith because God got something greater for you, my brother. Trust and believe. Everything you're doing it for a reason, and it's coming from the heart. You're not just doing it for the publicity and for the people to see. You're really touching people. You're getting it out there. Like you said, this baby been missing for over a month, and we're just hearing about it. But hey, like they say, when we come together, our kind, when I mean by our kind, our color, us black people, we don't stick together. We so busy and worried about who got this, who got that. When you got the Chinese people, they all them stick together, but we don't. But again, I'm not gonna hold your blog up. I just want to commend you. Keep your head up, because God got something in store for you as well. And I thank y'all. And just I'm gonna continue to keep this baby in my prayers.
Yeah, I appreciate you, sis.
Thank you so much, and you have a great night.
Yeah. Oh, she hung up quick. So 313-723-0481, man. Give me a call. Boy, oh boy. Boy, y'all hear my story, man. Y'all gonna I don't even want to tell it right now. I gotta yeah, just wait. That's a whole nother day. This is a perfect segue into what I'm going through, you know what I'm saying? And my custody case is coming up. So yeah, y'all gonna hear about it real soon. But anyway, man. Check my inbox, they keep saying. Check my inbox, they keep saying. Check my inbox. The thing about the thing about checking my inbox is I don't know what message to check. Damn it, I got 500. What's going on, caller? Who is this and where you calling from?
Hey, this is Capri from the East Side.
Capri from the East Side. What's happening, Capri? What you got to say?
So much. So first and foremost, I think the family or the police needs to be looking at the family a little bit more, because for me it just doesn't make sense, one, that the little girl, where are the rest of the kids at, right? When they went to school, everybody else stayed home but her. That's one. She rode the bus. Okay, so after she rode the bus and she didn't come home by, let's say the kids get out at 3:30, she wasn't home by 4 o'clock, 3:35, since you're saying that you could see the bus stop from the porch. Why wasn't something done? The sister or the auntie, Shannon, baby, first and foremost, honey, how is you as a woman going to tell us and yourself that you're going to knowingly deal with a man who have told you, hey, I have a past and my past is pedophilia, or I've been convicted as a sexual assault or whatnot, right? How do you then say, oh, okay, well, that was his past and it was okay? 19, 16, you know better, right? I had a child at 16. You know better at that age. That's not something that you accept. And then for you to now have sex with this man and then bring in 5 children, that doesn't make sense. And then when you came on yesterday, you super defensive. The family, they're going back and forth, right? They're going back and forth because it's a blame game. It's a who did this and who did that. When the fact of the matter is nobody is even talking about, hey, where's this baby? If they are, I understand the embarrassment, right? I understand that y'all stuff is coming out that closet is getting emptied out. I get it, right? It may hit hard, it may hit some home, it may be some things y'all didn't want nobody to know about. We all get that. But as a family, if you care, right? Because if you care, if it was mine, all that shit coming out, we talking about that. We talking about all of the theories. We discussing it amongst each other. We gonna come up with a plan, and we're going to execute it. If it's mine, there is no I'm sitting up watching a podcast. If it was mine, I would be out there right now. In the middle of the night, I'd be out there right now, right? The police, okay, y'all they went to River Rouge. Okay, so y'all went there because the phone's pinged. Okay, great. So where's the family at? Why aren't they forming a search team? And then when we are forming a search team, I think that there needs to be some order, right? It needs to be, okay, hey, this is the designated time. This is the area that we're trying to cover. A certain proximity of this area. This is what we're going to cover. Some go this way, some go that way. Nobody is alone. Make sure it's me. And even if you want to, you could even probably try to reach out to New Era, because they're doing the same thing. They have feet on the ground and they're men, right? because most of all, unfortunately, it's usually the women that are trying to, step up and we want to search. But I've seen with this particular case that it's a lot of traction from the men. So I'm grateful that the men of our city are now starting to step up, and now they're seeing that we need to be protected and the kids need to be protected. But that family, something wrong with them all. Something wrong with them all. That brother came on there yesterday. You say here and defended that pedophile and say, hey, everybody has the past, and he didn't do. How do you know that? How do you know that? My neighbor's son go to school with the baby, and they were discussing it in their household. And around the school, they said that she was the nicest, sweetest girl. She's always helping the family. I mean, helping the teachers, helping the kids, and the principal. But she did mention to the kids that she was going to, or that she was pregnant. Not that she was going to run away, but it was said that she was pregnant and she was going, or actually I'm lying. She was pregnant and she was going to go stay with her boyfriend is what it was. So not everybody needed to find out who is the boyfriend. And if the boyfriend is the baby daddy and now he's in custody, is there a possibility that maybe, hey, he has a house on another side of town? Maybe Naziah is over there. Maybe he's with the cousin, because usually when things like this happen, it's not that don't nobody else know it. They usually have some help. They usually have another weirdo that's going to cover and condone their bull crap. So maybe she is somewhere at a house, and maybe hopefully that she is still alive, and maybe she did just run away because she didn't want to deal with the ramifications of being scrutinized about being pregnant and messing with an older guy. It's his. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a lot of things that could be done right, and I just think that everything is kind of moving a little wrong. And we got to understand that the police is not going to tell us everything, because they have to protect their investigation as well, right? They can only tell us so much. And we have to understand that and respect that, because they are the public officials that, one, get paid to do that. That's their job. But as our job as a community, we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. And actually, it seems like we're doing more than what the family is doing. All of these people are tuning into your podcast because you're doing something. So one, continue to do that. And when we form this search party, I know somebody said something about a search party tomorrow at 10 a.m. Is that still a thing? Are we going to get up in the morning?
I didn't.
Somebody last night from the comments said, hey, let's form a search party and let's meet up there at 3 o'clock. I mean, at 10 a.m. So if that's the thing, like, let's figure that out. And then at 10 a.m., hey, let's go. So we covered this area yesterday. Hey, let's go the block over, and then.
I was about to say, don't let me be the referee of it all, right? Don't
Absolutely.
Don't let me make it official.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't have to be there to make it a search
Absolutely.
party and shit, you know what I mean? But
Absolutely.
what I will do is, when I get the information about the search parties, I will put it on my bullhorn just like I did this morning, right? And let everybody know where it's supposed to be going down at, whether I'm going to be there or not, so more people can get there and more hands can be on the...
And if somebody has a bullhorn, that would be essential, right? So while we're out searching, people can hear us so that they won't be startled, right? So that they won't come, even if we're just going on a bullhorn calling her name. You know what I'm saying? Where it's, hey, if you in here type deal, come on out. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. I think that the auntie, she need to be locked up. She need to be locked up. She really need to get her head whooped in. I ain't gonna hold you. She need to get her head whooped in. She need a cement sandwich. She acting like it's just cool. It's, yeah, and that's my baby father, and yeah. Like, girl, it's way, you don't see what's going on, honey? You don't see what's going on. Your daughter's missing, and it kind of sounds like she knows, in my opinion. She has absolutely something to do with it. She know what happened. You can't sit here and tell me that, oh, yeah, we talked about it, and he said, that's it? That's the only heat and the only pressure you going to put on them? That's it. No, y'all know something. Y'all hiding it. And, again, I understand the embarrassment, but, like, it's time out for that. The baby's been missing for over a month.
Like,
bring that baby home.
The life is way more important than the embarrassment that you're going through right now. Like, that's the thing. You putting anyway, man. Like, we need to figure out where she's at, right? Because I can't imagine a 13-year-old. Like, hopefully she's with whoever they said here. If that wasn't just something that was made up, as far as her being with a boyfriend. Because, like, if he has something to do with this, and he's incarcerated right now, if he's under arrest and in police custody,
Exactly.
Where would she be at? You know what I'm saying? Where could he be keeping it?
Exactly.
Because yeah, he has a couple of houses from what I understand. He's supposed to be working on houses and works here and working on this house there. But for this
Yep. We
long,
need to find those.
for this long, where is she? Um, for this long without him, if he had something to do with it, if he was the last,
Exactly.
pinged person to be close to her or with a phone or whatever. It's just a lot, man.
It is. It
It's a
is.
lot.
But like I said, everything that's done in the dark gonna come to the light, and the light is shining now, right? The light is shining. It's like at 60 watts. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like I said, just make sure that when we're doing these search parties, that they're organized. That you have a designated. Whether like it's like you said, it's not. I'm just the referee. But at the same time, somebody needs to, hey, take the position at that particular search party. You know what I'm saying? And hey, this is what we're gonna do. And you cover this area. Let's go in groups of 5. You know what I'm saying? You 5 hit this block. You 5 hit that block. And Kim, it's like they do with the when it comes to the political things, and they come knock on our doors. Like that's a thing. Hey, have you seen her? Put the picture on your phone. If we don't have no flyers, we need to probably run to like a Kinko's or a Staples, or not Kinko's, a Staples or a FedEx or something, to see if they'll be able to maybe sponsor some flyers. You know what I'm saying? Because like y'all were out there today and y'all ran out of flyers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we can't run out of flyers.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody, let's start asking people who have printers and who's willing to, sponsor some flyers. If they may not be able to come out and search, they can still contribute to the cause.
Exactly. I mean, I'm dedicating my media, my independent black news platform to it. So I mean, we should be able to find some sponsors that'll pitch in exchange for however we need to work it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So yeah, if the search party is going on, somebody just comment. I'm gonna make a comment on the page or whatever. I forgot who the lady was who wanted to do it tomorrow, but if y'all game, I'm game.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna spend all night on live tonight, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. I understand. I know y'all like my nice long 5-hour broadcasts and things like that, but it's not happening tonight. Okay, it's not happening because
All right, well y'all have a good night and y'all be safe, and hopefully I'll see y'all out on the streets.
for sure. So I say that to say that tonight I need time to organize some stuff. Like we ain't gonna sit here and talk all night, right? A lot of people just follow my page. If you're not following my page, follow my page, so we can continue this conversation in the form of posts, more live videos, and even meeting up at some of these organized search parties. Is gonna go down in the next couple of days and over the next few weeks until we bring her home. You know what I'm saying? It could end tomorrow. Hopefully it ends tomorrow, right? I thought it was going to be, you know what I'm saying, something that we find out today. You know what I mean? Not the bad news part. You know what I mean? I was just kind of, amped today as we got more people accumulating to the location. But, yeah, man, we got to be proactive, not reactive, man. We see these red flags. We got to be give them the consequence of the doubt, not the benefit. You know what I'm saying? Nip shit in the bud, hold people accountable when you see shit that is against the grain, before it snowballs into a big ass situation that you can't control or that you didn't want to happen. And then you stuck figuring out how, why, when, where, what to do to fix the shit. That's just a screenshot. Let me see. I got a lot more stuff to compile. Sponsor flyers. I can overnight no mailing address. Let me know if finished it. All right, so we already got a sponsor for flyers. What was I about to say? Keep your eye out on my page, man, and then don't feel like you're bugging me. If you feel like bugging me about organizing the group, right? The community group where we can start search parties and just all kind of community activism in the city, man. Stuff that's needed. Putting boots on the ground to solve issues and fill voids and handle problems that's going on in the community that's going on that nobody else is taking heed of or nobody is taking control of. So that's what I'm on right now. We need to get to work. I need to get to work. Jesus Christ. I'm looking up my timeline on my laptop and everybody is tagging me. When is Mark going live? When is Mark going live? All right, man, listen. We about to shut it down for tonight, man. Feel free to inbox me with the rest of y'all comments. Make sure that y'all send me those screenshots. Anybody that got any kind of situations with this monster that they want to share with the world, man. Now that this is all coming out, now is the time to let everybody know and to put the rest of these motherfuckers on notice, because this shit can't happen. So keep happening to our kids, man. So I'm gonna get off here with time enough to attempt to try to organize something for tomorrow to see what can happen and who all can come, what time we're gonna do it or whatnot. So everybody just follow me and keep your eye on my page, man, because of course I'm gonna be keeping y'all up. Look at my damn tongue even going to sleep. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on everything, man, and organize. We're about to organize. I just got some brainstorming to do. So peace and love. Over and out. It's your boy Mark D, 7 Mile Radio, Word on the Street podcast. See y'all tomorrow.
This is the kind of show we always dreamed of doing.
Impossible.